What is going on, Zippy? How are you, buddy?
Well, good morning, Pat, and good morning, everybody. Live from
Yeah.
Devil's Lake, North Dakota.
Well, who are you? Tell the world. Most of us
Well,
already know who you are, but come on, man.
my name is Steve Dahl. My nickname is Zippy. I am the owner and operator of the Perch Patrol Guide Service here in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Have been for this is our 31st year, so we've got a few years under our belt. We're really looking forward to this coming ice season. We're finally getting some cold temps here, but we're not making ice quite yet. But no, it's going to be another spectacular year on Devil's Lake ice fishing. So,
What kind of weather are you guys having? What do you say you're
well,
getting cold temps?
the other day it was down to 14 degrees, our low anyway, and so I mean it's definitely cooling the water off. So we had a great summer of walleye fishing and pike and white bass and everything else. So the fall was a lot of wind. So as you know, you were out here.
Oh yeah.
But we did get out quite a few days in the fall and had some nice weather too. So, but no, we're really looking forward to this winter. We've got a crew of 10 guides that have been with us many years.
It's crazy.
And we're kind of a run and gun guide service. We use portables so we can stay on top of the fish. We put a great deal of effort into scouting. So we get our clients set up. Each guide takes four people, and we go out there. We work as a team, but we do divide and conquer quite a bit too. So we can. It's a big lake, so we got to know get the pulse of what's going on, and but we get them set up and get them coached in on how to jig and the how-tos and the whys, and then we go off scouting, and we check on them every hour kind of and see how they're doing, or communicate with them by texting as well. So typically a lot of mornings we start out walleye fishing, and then we go to the perch after that. Never know how long the walleye bite will last. Sometimes it'll last all day. A lot of days when it's sunny, it's only an hour or two in the morning, and then we're packing up and heading for the perch. So it's the key to our success is being mobile and scouting and working with people. That's what we're good at. So
Sure. Now, coming into the season, I know that a lot of people are starting to plan their trips. Thanksgiving's coming up. They're with their friends and family, either at the hunting camps or around the dinner table, enjoying the Thanksgiving dinners and feasts and all that stuff, planning for their trips ahead. Now, you have a couple of different lodging options that you have available for your clientele, and there's a couple of different options as far as coming in, right? They can drive themselves, or the train. We just did a big thing on the train thing over there. And I know that, they're responsible for their own transportation to and from you guys, but that is an option, right?
well, we've Woodland Resort has always been our home, has been since I started, and when we started the Perch Patrol, and for 19 years we had the Perch Express. We had to kind of give up on it because of the back in the oil boom about 8 years ago, when never in my wildest dreams did I think that the oil boom would put so much traffic on the same line that the Amtrak runs on. That, I mean, it was running 8 to 9 hours late pretty much daily. So it was very frustrating. And so we retooled our package and made it more conducive for people to drive here. We added a night of lodging to it. So, but Woodland Resort, it comes with all your meals, your lodging, and the guide, and the fully guided for like a 3-night, 2-day package, 4-night, 3-day package. And we also offer the Woodland gets full. So we also offer it out of the Sleep In and Suites, which is a fairly new hotel in the city of Devil's Lake. You've stayed there. It's very nice accommodations. Kind of the first hotel in the city to really cater to the outdoorsman. They got a beautiful heated fish cleaning shack there with freezer facilities and everything. So it's and they get a little more of a taste of the city of Devil's Lake. They eat their meals at a variety of places in town, or they can come out to Woodland at the Cove and eat out there as well. So it's both are great packages, great places to stay. We pick you up either place. So that's kind of we've been doing those packages forever, and people like the easiness and the meals and lunch on the ice, of course. Yeah, it's a win-win. So
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop because you guys. So there's a lot of people out there that obviously you have people that are looking at coming on their own. And then you have people
hmm
that are looking at hiring services like yourself, which there's a lot of people that travel from a long distance because you guys are definitely a destination, and it's one of them where it's on a bucket list, right? They've always seen pros like yourself and myself and all these other people that specifically go to Devil's Lake. I mean, anybody that's been following myself from Wisconsin knows I've been coming out there for 20 years, and it's kind of my home away from home, if you will. But they don't need all the equipment, and they don't need the expertise because you guys cover everything.
we do. We provide everything. We use top of the line equipment. Good rods with the right line on it. We want you to catch fish, so we're going to give you what's working. And people are welcome to bring a rod or two if they would like as well. But we provide all the electronics. We give everybody a Vexilar FLX 28 to use for the day, and it's it's something about being a guide and using your own gear. You're confident in it, and we want you to catch fish. That's the bottom line. We're going to do what it takes to do that. So
There's a lot to be said there because over the last couple of years, obviously there's a lot of people that are they come out there on their own. They are there for 2 or 3 days. They go out fishing. They struggle a little bit, and then they talk about the body of water on how it's tough, right? But fishing is fishing. It's always going to be fishing. But yourself and
correct,
the rest of the guides out in Devil's Lake offer that assurance, right? Because it's one of them where you guys are out there every day. You have a crew of 10. There's other guys, I mean, it's just one of them where if you're going to take that trip and you're going to give yourself the best option or opportunity to be successful, sell the. I wouldn't even say sell the service, but it's one of them where a lot of times people will take that trip if they're going to be there for a couple of days. Now they can hire you for 2 days, 4 days. I mean,
correct,
however long they want, right? So if I was coming out there for a week, I could hire you for 2 days and then do it on my own.
correct. Oh, absolutely. Hiring a guide is about saving time. Yeah, I mean, there's no replacement for being on that ice and being on the water every day. You know what's going on. You know where fish are. You've got several schools of fish that and you've it's almost like doing a paper route for us. Every guide has his 8 or 10 areas that he's got in the back of his mind, and some need to be rested a little bit if they've been hit hard. You leave them alone, and the fish will come back. But yeah, there's definitely an advantage to hiring a guide, and I'm not just saying that because that's what we do for a living. But I mean, if we appreciate the great distances people travel to come and fish with us, and we work hard at it, and I think you'll find that most of our trips are successful. So
Yeah, and coming out that way, it's not only the fishing, it's the experience. It's all about the town, right? So I mean, you got so many restaurants, and you talked about Woodland, you talked about Sleep Inn, and there's a different atmosphere because me being from Wisconsin coming in, I've never been treated bad. I mean, the people over there are amazing. The fishing is amazing. The camaraderie can be amazing depending on who you choose to travel with, right? But I mean, you got a top tier bucket of guides. I know that there's a lot of guides out there, but coming up here in a couple of weeks, I think in about 2 weeks, is the St. Paul Ice Show, and I'm going to be over there with the Devil's Lake Tourism, and we're going to be talking about all the different options, the guides, and everybody else in the area. But you guys are going to have a booth there, correct?
absolutely, we partner with Woodland on a booth on the main floor in the Wilkinson Auditorium, and it's we've been going there. I think we've been there for I don't know, is this our 32nd, 33rd year? We've been there for probably 30 of them. So we've always been in the same spot at that show, and it's just a good time to we have a really nice brochure that we hand out, and we answer questions, and it's a good time. It's a busy booth. I always say you never finish a conversation. You just constantly get interrupted all day long, but that's okay. So, yeah, no, it's a fun show. It's the world's largest ice fishing show, and we'll definitely be there. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. So, how do they get a hold of you, Zippy, if they're considering coming out and they want to be with you or one of your top tier guides? How do they find you if they don't get over to the St. Paul show to talk to you?
well, we've got a great website, perchpatrol.com. It's going to give you all the information our brochure would. It also has an availability calendar. You can look on there and scroll to the month that you're thinking about coming out and see exactly as you're looking at it. It's live. How many spots we have available on each day. There are several days that are sold out already, but we do have plenty of room yet. So it's kind of weird ice fishing. It's December fills January, January fills February, February fills March. So I mean, we're also on Facebook, Perch Patrol Guide Service. My phone number 701-351-3474. The Perch Patrol hotline, if you will. That's where you make the reservations with the Perch Patrol, or you can call Woodland Resort. They have a great package there. If you're interested in doing a package through Woodland, you call them. They've got a great website as well, woodlandresort.com. Yeah, it's pretty easy to find us and get a hold of us. So
That's awesome. And walleye fishing remains fantastic. Pike fishing is on the boom. Of course, you always have that chance of a 2-pound perch out of Devil's Lake, so it's one of them things where it should be on your bucket list, and Zippy and the crew do a fantastic job. So, well, we appreciate you, Zippy.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to add in before we keep rolling here?
Well, you mentioned the Perch Express, and we'd love to bring it back, but there's a lot of logistics with that. Mm-hmm. And I've really looked into it ever since you and Susie did your little spiel on it. I'm like, oh boy. But it's our number one question whenever we do go to a sports show. It's people are asking about that train pad, the Perch train, and it's called the Perch Express. But it's just if we could figure out the transportation of how to get people from Amtrak to Woodland and back, and it really runs at odd hours. So it's 6 a.m, and then God forbid if the train is late. There's a lot of logistics with that package, but Kyle's been really busy hunting. I've tried to bend his ear about it a little bit, but it won't be this year, but maybe next year. We're trying to piece that back together, but there's just a lot of things to work out yet. So
sure. Well, regardless, they can just figure out how the heck to get there, and then they can go
easy drive. It's an easy drive. It's it's 4-lane all the way from Minneapolis. So I mean, and when you cross that border into North Dakota, you can go a little faster. Right? We have a pretty liberal speed limit here, so it's a pretty easy drive. They do a great job with the roads in the winter, and it's. The nice part is when people drive, they get a day. They get that first night of bed. Like they're not on a train. They're well rested when we take them that first day, and that's we've really enjoyed having that. So yeah, but it's main thing is we want to make it easy for people to come here, and if it means bringing back the Perch Express, we're going to try, but it won't be this year. So
sure. Well, I'm excited to get back out there. I know that Jared and I are going to be out there for the Fireman's Picnic on in end of January there, and then we're also going to. The way it sounds, we're going to stay for a couple of days and try to hit that.
I don't think many people classify that as a picnic, Pat. It's pretty cold out.
I'm going to classify as a picnic. I'm going to stay for a few days to do a little fishing. So,
no, it's a great event. They sell it out. It's already sold out for this year. I mean, those tickets go on sale, and within 5 days they're gone. So
I got mine, buddy. Yeah,
a lot of great prizes. Yeah. So yeah, no, fun event. So
yeah, and right after that, I think the Wednesday right after that is that agronomics or whatever it is with all the ice houses. I think we're gonna actually stay there for kind of doing the old I don't know. In my head, it's almost like a combination between grumpy old men to the old Leopold days to whatever you got going on over there. So I'm excited for it.
You
But
should come up here now. You can help me do the dishes.
I'm out. I'm out. My wife has me doing way too many dishes. I don't need to be doing yours.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, boss. Well, I gotta get going. I'm gonna get yelled at. We talk too much, so I appreciate you, Zippy, and good luck on the ice. We'll see you out there soon.
Thank you for having me on. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Thank you for taking the time.
Yes.